How's it going, bros? My name is not PewDiePie. What's up, everyone? Hey there, guy. Frick. I can't even. What was my intro? Hey, everybody, this is Warrowing Lemons doing a jiggy. And welcome. That's my freaking intro now. Why? That's my reflex now. What have you done to me?
I haven't done anything. It was all your fault.
No, it was you.
I didn't say that word.
This is Agent N107. Anyway, apparently I'm doing a jiggy, so that's fantastic. So welcome to Epiphany. This music is too epic for words.
Don't die.
Playing a game.
Yeah.
To Miss Olive Orzino, CO Paragon Publishing House, New York, New York, USA. Dear Miss Orzino, I write you today bearing gravest news.
Nice German accent. I think that's true.
Ooh.
I mean, it looks like RPG Maker, but it looks like good RPG Maker.
Almost. Legs burning. Your uncle and our client, McEwen Arzino, was found deceased 2 weeks ago on February the 7th. I will spare you the more unsavory details, but his body was discovered outside his home above Beard's Hollow by one of the townspeople making a routine delivery. For what it's worth, I believe he died peacefully. The inspector assures me his body showed no wounds nor signs of foul play. Per the instructions of his will, his body has been cremated and his ashes released to the tides of the Atlantic. Nice sprite.
You don't know. Nice hip waggle.
A mile from the road. That's what he said.
This is a girl, though.
That's okay. Several years ago, Mr. Alzino appointed Miss Elizabeth Tick as the executor of his estate upon his death. However, it has come to our attention that Miss Tiag passed away 11 months ago in her home in Newark-on-Trent.
Something's starting to sound like not a coincidence anymore.
It is our belief that our client was unaware of these circumstances and thus did not update his last will and testament to reflect that. With Miss Tig deceased, the house and all its possessions fall to you, Miss Arzina. Oh, I'm Miss Arzina. In a mile. All right.
Hello? They did
Straight
say
uphill.
Miss Olive at the beginning of that.
Shut up. Apparently twice a week on a Stairmaster ain't cutting it. I apologize for the delay in locating you. As far as we can tell, Mr. Arzino never spoke of you to anyone in town or to any of us here at the MSC. In fact, were it not for your recent ascent into the top of the bestseller lists on both sides of the pond, we may never have known our client even having living blood relative. Arzino is such an unusual name that we knew we had to make an inquiry as to your possible connection to our client. I'm glad we did.
That moment.
Think positive thoughts, Olive. Chocolate sundaes, full body massages, tumbling in the sand with that Portuguese waiter in Lagos.
What?
The manor is located in a unique piece of property at the edge of the North York Moors.
That's a place?
I guess. It sits on the edge It sits on a hill well above the towns of Beard's Hollow, directly adjacent to the long-forgotten graveyard. Trust me, it's more charming than it sounds on paper. For instance, there's a lake.
Feels like we're in the Haunted Mansion already.
What's his name? Emilio? America, that was it. God, I'm terrible. My uncle dies, and all I can think about is some kid who served me in Cuba Libre. and all day on the beach. May not have known you, Uncle Mac, but you deserve better than this.
Oh, you're one of the lucky ones where you actually did know that that was your relative.
Yeah. The
Usually-
property has been left untouched since Mr. Arzino's body was found, but with considerable
Considerable.
and
Oh.
looters, we highly recommend taking immediate measures to ensure the security of the estate. I implore you make a trip here to view the estate for yourself. Should you get just as more information, Master? Yours faithfully, Arnold Lake, Senior Partner, Probate. Probate?
Yes.
Prostate? Middlesbrough Solicitors Collective. Well, can't be too much farther now. Alright, Olive, loosen up and get moving. If anything, I should get some great material for my next book out of all this.
Use the arrow keys to move. Use C to inspect the items of interest and preferred choice. Press F5 to toggle window on full screen mode.
Yes. Whoa, she
Whoa.
moves fast! Wait, normal speed? Normal speed? Jet speed? No, there's no jet speed in this game. Dang it.
It's like Mad Father. You just run around really fast.
I wish there was like a jet speed, though.
That moment, though,
What?
when you realize you have a rich relative. What?
Seems pretty solid. Mr. Lake didn't mention anything about a pair of brick towers on the property. I gotta get into them. There's a plaque on the wall here.
Interesting.
Because that's not useful later. For puzzles. There's a plaque on the wall here. Because that's not useful
The
later
Deathly
for
Hollows.
puzzles.
Okay.
If I didn't mind shattering my shoulder bones, I'd try bashing it in. But as it happens, I do mind.
Okay.
I like her.
So,
She is sassy.
that moment where you find out your relative dies and now you're rich.
Yeah, right?
Especially, like, I was gonna say, like, it's one of those plots where it's like, I had no clue I was related to this man. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we just found a random person who apparently has the last name that we're looking for. Let's grab him and pull him over here, even though we don't have full proof that they're related. But good news is she at least knew there was an Uncle Mac in her family, so...
Yeah. Made it. Phew. Who needs a gym membership when you live at the top of a hill? Am I right? Or am I right? Probably burned 11,000 calories on that hike. You would be a husk at that point. Just saying. Anyway, sheesh, what's with all the holes? Was Uncle Mac planting a forest in his yard? No wonder he died. Probably had a heart attack. God, what's the matter with me? Maybe he had a gopher problem. Oh, I have things.
Arnold's Lake letter... Wait, Cayman?
Oh. Yay!
Driver's...
Oh gosh, okay. Middleborough's, right to you today, Grievous,
That's the letter we just read.
Okay, crap. So we just go with the thing, yours faithfully, that.
Yeah.
Phone number's at the bottom of the letter.
Okay, good. We have that if we need it.
Okay, driver's license. Oh, she's pretty. Arzino
Whoa,
Olive.
she's from Washington. Oh my goodness.
Seattle.
Cool, it's from my hometown. Well, not hometown.
Is that supposed to be Vancouver?
Yes, we have a Vancouver in Washington.
Yeah, that says Vanover. I hope that doesn't say Vancouver. I hope that's not supposed to be Vancouver, is what I mean.
It might be.
Sex, female, height, 5'8", weight, 135, eyes,
Not
Gurn.
anymore.
Eyes, Gurn.
That's green, I think.
It's Gurn.
Experience 10... Oh, express... Expiration date! That's what that is.
Can you stop
I'm an
pulling
idiot.
that out of my ear?
Sorry.
Pull this out of your ear. Mickey Mouse ain't having a good time today. Mickey Mouse gonna fuck some kids up today.
What is that from again?
I don't know. I just wanted to make a weird Mickey Mouse. They actually managed to get a decent photo of me for this one. Blows my mind.
I'm amazed it's not No, a spray picture.
Olive Arzino. Dear Miss Arzino, thank you so much for the prompt. Oh, thank you so much for the prompt response and forward me of the fuck. I have included detailed directions to the manor in the attached map. Once you reach the manor, check the base of your third tree to the right of the front door for the key. I shall meet you within a week of your arrival to sign the final documents. Best of luck in your new estate. Yours faithfully, Arnold Lake, Senior Partner Probate.
Sounds like he's ready to probe someone.
Keychain.
That's interesting.
That Photoshop, though.
Yeah. Not that bad, though.
That's pretty good.
Now, which tree did I say?
Third tree from the right? Did I say? There's the key. Yeah. Thanks.
No. You know it's gonna be
12 a.m. We have 6 more hours to go. Alright. Frick.
I was gonna say, you know, it's a great game. Great game.
When suddenly it's Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yes. You know you're in for something.
Alright, let's zoom around for a sec. There's a well.
Hope Timmy isn't down there.
Well. So... Oh, God. So dark I can't even see the bottom. Stinks, too.
Some repressed memories there, sir?
Yeah, a well of my repressed memories. Timmy, you doing okay down there? I'm okay! Lassie's in the background like, fuck that kid. Anyway, it's locked. There's a padlock.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, that didn't work. No, that wasn't it. Nope, that wasn't it.
What if it's his phone number?
What was the... Oh, geez. I have a key now. First letter... Driver's license. Issue date. She got her license in 2011.
Wow, it expires like today.
That is January 27th.
Shush, I know what I'm talking about. It's expired. That's all we know.
1958. I'm gonna try 1958. Watch as that's actually it. Nope, that wasn't it.
Ah, okay.
Let's try, Lake's letter. 2014? What's his number? It doesn't have his number. They lied.
Look at the full bottom.
That is the full bottom.
Oh, you're right. Wait, this is the response note.
Yeah, I know. But it would still, like, professionally...
That animation, though, that's really nice.
It's quite charming. It doesn't look as much like RPG Maker graphics.
A couple of it, like it looks like a more
her
HD...
character sprite, yeah. And then everything else is RPG Maker graphics.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was a door opening. Whoa, now that's a staircase. There's an envelope here. It's already been opened. Do you want to do this one?
I'll take this.
Oh, good.
Okay. Elizabeth? Oh, wait, what gender is this? We'll find out.
Probably a male.
Elizabeth, if you're reading this, then you've received my message and came on...
Oh, well then.
Came
I love
on
when
as...
comes on to me.
Come as I requested. Please forgive my letter's breach into your privacy, but your refusal to answer my calls left me with no choice. I know my gratitude means nothing to you now, but thank you. I wish you had come sooner to avoid the hoops I'm about to make you. jump through. But they are necessary precautions, and I cannot wait any longer. I trust no one else with this information. Only you can finish what I have started.
Only you can prevent forest fires. Simon the Safety Bear approved.
That's Smokey.
Shut up. Simon the Safety Bear, I think, was like a pun on it or whatever the Robot Chicken made. I don't know. My mom has always made this joke about Simon the Safety Bear. I don't know what Simon the Safety Bear is from, but I think it was...
I only know Smokey. That's the only...
Smokey the Bear is like the RCMP thing or whatever.
Yeah. My experiments with the Tobit...
What? Tablet
have proved fruitful, and despite your long-standing protestations, I will use it. I must. I am as anyone can be.
What?
Oh wait, I missed something. I am as certain of the outcome of these actions as anyone can be, which is to say that I do not know exactly what will transpire, but the stakes are too high to spend even another day on a conjecture. In conjecture, I dare not say more. In this note, in Erina's room, I have... I'm not gonna even try and read that one again.
Erina, it's just
Erina's. I have left a note in...
How are you getting an R?
I have left this note in Erina's
What kind of monster are you?
room. I have changed the combination to the padlock on the old iron chest we gave her. And inside that, I have...
placed a message.
Hold on. Going into further detail what I need from you. I have left her room and yours
this entire episode is
touched
reading.
since your departure. You should have no trouble finding it. As for combinations, I once told you about my brother Denny, who did not long after...
Who died.
Oh, who died? I missed that. I was reading not long after his daughter. That would have sounded so wrong. Thank you for showing me the dead part. Who died not long after his daughter, my niece, us. Wow. If he longed after us, that would have been bad. My niece, Olive, was born. That was 10 years before the incident.
Wait, Danny longed after this child who was not born yet. That is the epitome of... What would that even be?
I don't know.
Anyway, continue.
It was not long after. My niece Olive was born. That was 10 years before the incident. That love that tore our lives asunder. And those 2 years...
Add those 2 years together and then add the number of suits of
Fudge!
and helmets
No,
with the first floor.
shush.
Finally add the number of stars on the Urzana family crest and my brother David designed.
I'm not done!
I'm sure you remember where we covered it in case you no longer have the medallion I gave you. The total will give you the combination. This is the one chance for atonement, Elizabeth. If you excuse the words, your torment and isolation will be worthwhile. If fail, no, I will not think of it, Mac.
Hey, I'm finishing that. Dang it, you a-hole!
You were taking so long!
You can take forever, too! You always... I'm done. I'm out.
That took you 5 minutes! Put in your headphone.
I'll put in my headphone. Right up your butt.
Elizabeth, that name sounds familiar. Wait, that was the name of a woman Uncle Mac named his executor upon his death? But she's dead too, so then I'll never see this note. Okay. Uncle Mac mentioned that the crest came up when he and Mom got married. He made everyone in the family a medallion with crest on it, but had been using mine as a keychain for years. I hope it wasn't worn from a decade of been hanging around without him in person. Picked up note from Elizabeth. Okay. Don't be sad.
I am sad. That's really good information, too.
Stained glass window's been shattered. Did someone throw something through the glass? Must have been huge to make a hole that big. Gosh, we have to count all these suits of armor?
Is that what it said?
Yes. Gosh, I don't want to do... Why is there a ritual table for just casual sitting on? Okay. A library! No, this is my kind of place.
There's more armor.
No. Oh, good lord, look at this place. Must have been some party. Why is there still fire burning under the hearth? Or in the hearth? Uncle Mac's been dead for weeks. Can you take can you do the not that? Alright. Well, that being said, thank you all for, coming to, never mind. Oh, you can move diagonally. Ha! That's an RPG Maker thing. Apparently. So, why are you sad? Stop being sad. Stop it. Anyway, I'm gonna end this episode here.
That's the second time you've done that to me. Is why
You
I'm sad.
took so long! Mickey Mouse is gonna f some kids up if you read that long.
Well, it was a long thing to read.
That wasn't... Only 1.5 pages.
So, I was almost done.
You still had like half the second page to go through.
I'm gonna get Oswald and let him shock your brains out.
Oswald is my favorite Disney character, you little bitch. Anyway, so, thank you everybody. What?
Get over here. You finish up, I'm going. I'm going away.
He's such a child. Guys, this is what I deal with.
The term is man baby. Or man child. Same difference.
Man, baby. Alright. Well, see you guys in the next episode, I guess. This is a new series. Well, can we have a like goal for Joey's redemption?
My redemption, it's your redemption.
It's Joey's redemption. How about
Coming for
if
you.
we get 5 likes on this video, Joey will be redeemed to his long letter reading capabilities.
Guess.
What do you
until
say?
You die.
Oh, damn, that again. Why does that keep popping up in my videos?
You serious, man?
Hey everybody, this is Wearing11 doing a little jiggy. Welcome back. I actually am kind of starting to like that intro. I'm blaming you for it still, but I'm kind of starting to enjoy it.
Oh,
It's
great.
kind of a nice...
Okay.
It's not a nice intro.
First
sorry.
off, I
Yes?
just realized she looks like Asuna from Sword Art Online.
God damn it, that's why I like her.
You see it too?
I do, and now I can't unsee it. Her name's Olfsina. Anyway, so we looked up how long this game is supposed to take to play, and this is my last day being with Joey for this while that I'm around him, right? And pretty much,
The short end of the stick is
this game can either be just an hour, or it could be, a couple weeks, depending on how good you are at puzzles. If you pass things right away, fine, cool, great, phantasma-frickin-gorical.
But if you suck, you're gonna be here a while.
Yep.
So you have us. So sit back, relax, get some popcorn, and watch as everything burns.
Speaking of burning, there's a fire. I'm no rock man enough, but I've tickled my fair share of ivories in my time.
What? How old is she supposed to be?
Wow, you are very terrible at playing piano. Okay, so the muse is sleeping in today. No big deal. Alright. Gosh. Indoor fountains.
Thought those were people for a second.
Indoor fountains. Really, Uncle Mac? How much money did you have? He had an estate.
That kind of explains it all, really.
Do you have to ask how many... Of course he has indoor fountains. Would you not have indoor...
Ooh. That's nice.
Because that's the sound I make when I splash. Anyway, sorry.
Know what game I just remembered that I still have to play?
What do you mean? The game that you had an epiphany about?
No.
Because this game is called Epiphany.
Nope. I'm talking about a game that you don't even have on your channel anymore. I'm pretty sure you don't have it on it.
Which of those?
The puzzle game you rage quitted on.
God, Lyra.
Yes.
Oh, that bitch. Okay, non-fiction.
I have a plan.
Astronomy. Interstellar Bodies. Cape Canaveral. 1960 to 1989. Constellations of the Night Sky Braille Edition. Which book would you like to read? I Love Braille. A Guide to Stargazing for the Visually Impaired. Wonderful. Okay, wait. Okay, so, frickin' before I get way too off track. Okay, we're gonna go to the front place.
Like, Lyra, this game reminds me of Lyra, except in a different situation.
Oh, okay, so.
What's our keychain look like now?
Yes. Okay, so reading, so this part here. So for the combination, I told you about my daughter daughter Danny, who died. What? Okay, Olive. 10 years before the incident asunder. Those. Wait, what? I once told you about my brother.
It's the medallion. Medallion's the secret.
No, that's one of them.
Yes.
Olive was born. That was 10 years before the incident that tore our lives asunder. Add those 2 years together, then add the number of suits of armor with helmets on the first floor. Finally, add the number of stars on the Arzino family crest my brother Daniel designed. The total will give you the combination.
Would it be a lowbrow to do the meme right now?
Can you grab a pencil from my bag?
Yes.
You don't have to get up. My bag's right there.
Oh, you could have just.
We're laying down very comfortably. This game's gonna take a while. grab a pencil.
Yeah, which one's a pencil?
All of them are pencils.
Ah.
Alright, so.
Where are you writing this?
Let's count some frickin' statues. Alright, 1, 2.
Serious?
3.
Wait, what does it say?
4. The suits of armor with helmets.
Okay, not all of them.
4. 5. What is this? 6, 7. Good lord, look at the size of this table. Wonder if Uncle Mac ever invited enough people over to actually fill this thing. Okay, 7.
Oh, that's the door.
At least I won't be going hungry. 4 refrigerators? Was that really necessary, Uncle Mac?
Well, look at all the stuff he's got.
Yeah, right? Gosh! I'm not gonna check that fridge right now. Okay, 7.
Yeah?
7. Yes. Alright, so. I think that's all on the first floor, right? Was that all the rooms? Did that look like all the rooms?
Check the fountain room again, just to make sure.
Yeah.
Because you didn't really... That's not the way to the fountain room, by the way.
There was another door over here, though, wasn't there?
No.
Oh.
I don't think there is. Yeah, no.
I thought there was one down there. Okay. Alright. Bitch. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so 7 of those. Right?
Yep.
Good. Oh wait, were there any more up here?
No.
Okay, good. 7. The number has been established as 7. GG. Alright. Back to the letter.
But just for the first floor, is that it?
Yeah, just for the first floor.
Okay.
It says number of suits of armor with helmets on the first floor.
Okay.
Finally, add the number of stars on the Arzino family crest. So,
Keychain.
Keychain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, what?
6.
Yes, 6. Alright. 7 plus 6. Yeah, it's all good. Okay.
And...
My brother Danny, who died not long after his daughter, my niece Olive, was born. 10 years before the incident that tore our lives asunder. Add those 2 years together.
10 years and how many years were alive?
Okay, so... Yeah. I guess? Okay.
It was 10 years...
It would say my birth date on here, wouldn't it?
Yes.
No, it doesn't. The date of birth. Okay, yeah. Okay, so... 1984. Okay, 1984?
Yeah. Oh, that wouldn't be it.
Yeah, date of birth.
Okay.
That's the year. Was that?
I think it was talking about the link of time, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but no.
Just read it again.
He said add the 2 years together. That was 10 years before the incident that tore our lives asunder. Add those 2 years together.
Okay.
Okay. So, how am I supposed to find out what that year was?
Look around the house. You might find it.
Daniel, or Danny. No. Fridges. There's a note on the one fridge. So I'm gonna check that real quick. Alright. Yep. There's a note on the fridge. Note to self. Lights went out on the third level of the bunker again. Probably faulty wiring. Remember to leave a battery-powered lantern near the elevator in case it happens again. Wow, I guess the Temple of Cold Cuts. Jeepers. Awesome. Microwave has bangers and mash setting. That's awesome. British. Anyway. I'm not reading all these books, please.
No, just read that one.
The book is open to a section titled Greek Goddesses. Some of the entries have been circled. Aphia, Atropos, Ceto, Aletheia, Gaia, Galen, Lisa, and Megira.
Interesting.
Meg wasn't a goddess, though, was she? I mean, she married Hercules, but that's beside the point. Shut up.
Are you going off of Disney or actual Greek mythology?
Actual Greek mythology.
Yes.
She kind of abandoned him, though. She was kind of a bitch.
Whoa. Yes,
She was very much kind of
But
a bitch.
Hercules wasn't doing so hot in his later years either.
Well, yeah, but then, like, all that fighting that he did for her, and then she was just like, nah, bruh. Can you
Just
imagine?
leave some behind.
She did. No clocks up here. Thank you, Jesus.
What? I don't get it.
Oh, there was constant ticking clock on the first floor.
Okay.
Maybe that's what she's talking about. Okay, I'm rubbing myself. What? Nope.
No. That's creepy.
Played too much Witch's House for that shit.
Yeah. I play Witch's House and Mad Father. No way am I taking any of that.
Okay, I guess I'll read it from this side. A journal, pretty old by the look of it. The initials MA are scrawled on the cover. February 3rd, 1986. That was that. Okay, to celebrate the completion of our home, I'm going to start using this old journal Elizabeth bought me last year. I've never been much for these things, but she still tells... Wait, I know what the year was anyway. He said 10 years. We just have to... Shut up.
It was 19.
It was 1884.
No, it's 19.
It would be 1884.
Did you pass school? Come on. You're a graduate.
100.
How did you...
It's
How do you
1974. What the shit am I thinking? Shut up. I didn't ask for you. Gosh. Okay. Elizabeth brought me last year. She tells me if I get a good brain to get things down, even if it's only once in a while with me, it'll likely be once in a great while, but even that should put a smile on Elizabeth's face. August 23rd, 1986. Elizabeth came back from town this afternoon, told me to sit down. I have something to tell you, she says. We have about 7 months. 7 months, I replied. Until what, darling? Until you're a father. I got so excited I fell out of my chair. Literally, I fell on the floor. We laughed until we cried. Life is amazing and the world's a wonderful place. December 31st, 1986. A new year is just around the corner. Elizabeth's getting bigger every day, and I'm no closer to understanding that slab of rock under the house than I was when I first found out about it over years ago. The fact that Elizabeth allowed me to build our home on top of it still amazes me. She's not nearly as intrigued by it as I am, but I feel the tablet's much more than just some forgotten remnant of the pagans who once worshipped here. Did you build it on a native burial ground?
This is not gonna end well.
February 26, 1987. Ugh, the bite of 87. Note to self, never draw attention to the size or shape of your pregnant wife's belly if you know what's good for you. She was lying on her back in her underwear, and I started drawing a few continents on her stomach. By the time I got to Africa, she noticed what I was doing and cracked me over the head with her alarm clock. Guess I'm not as hilarious as I thought. Or am I? March 15th, 1987. Not much longer now. Drove Elizabeth into Middlesbrough, and she's with the midwife now. Can't believe how anxious I am about this, but I cannot sit still for even a minute. March 16th, 1987. She's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. She has her mother's brilliant eyes and smile, but I'm pretty sure she's got my chin. Okay. Elizabeth wanted to name her after her grandmother, Anna Galeen Arzeno. Welcome to the world. We are so glad to have you. I only wish Daniel were alive to see her. Okay, so is Anna my sister?
Cousin.
Okay, and Daniel died the same, like,
Our
just
father
before
died.
we were born.
Yeah.
Okay. I only wish Daniel were alive to see her. Anna said her first word today. Elizabeth doesn't believe me and says it's too early for her to be talking, but I'm sure that's because she wasn't around to hear it. She's just jealous that her daughter's... Wait. It only took, like, 9 months for her to start speaking?
That's kind of suspicious.
I mean, no, but I guess for saying first word, maybe, but...
Mate, oh.
I wouldn't
I don't
really
know.
count...
How long did it take you?
I don't know. But, like, speaking...
I don't remember when I
Speaking wasn't
did.
really a fluent thing for, like, my niece and nephew until they were, like, 2.5, so...
I was asking you about yourself,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I have experienced more about that with my niece and nephew because I've actually seen them grow.
Okay.
She's
you haven't
just
seen
jealous
yourself
that her
grow,
daughter's
that's for
initial
sure.
stab at the English language was Papa and not Mama. Elizabeth thinks I misheard her and that she actually said poo-poo. I told her that she'd been changing too many diapers, and she replied, "You're absolutely right. Your turn." Damn, walked right into it. December 25th, Anna's first Christmas. It's pouring outside, and that's just as well. Save the white Christmases for when she'll actually appreciate them. I got her a kid-sized plastic shovel, and Elizabeth got her a little magnifying glass. 2 hearts beat as one, let me tell you. I'm so blessed to have her. Who else would agree to live in a house built on the ruins of what in all likelihood is an old pagan worship site? No one but my girl, that's who. I freaking just... only got to read half that page. Her to see what I got her this year. It's a medallion. Oh, this is a couple of years later.
Okay.
Okay. Heed this, all who dare read this sacred text. The quickest way to mythology buff's heart is jewelry shined up real good. Keep note of that, Joey.
Yep.
June 21st, 1989. Anna said the funniest thing today. "Papa, what's a grandpapa?" I had to explain to her that the concept of generations, but she didn't quite get it. It doesn't help that neither Elizabeth nor my own parents are still alive, but I think we ended on a positive note when I said, "It's what I'll be once you have your own children." To which she replied, "I'm not having children." On a side note, she seems to be favoring Elizabeth's punchy West Country accent over my dull American one, which of course makes her sound quite intelligent indeed, but maybe I can throw a wrench in the mix when I teach her how to say cheeseburger. Okay. Last week I told some of the minerals I dug out of the lower chamber in the gemologist in Millsboro. Friend who promised confidentiality. He rang me up today to tell me he'd never seen anything like him before. Ionic structures and chemical makeup that don't match anything in the known world. I told him I'd send along samples for him to analyze tomorrow. This is all very exciting and a little unnerving. I have so many questions. Where do these minerals come from? Why are they so densely concentrated around the lower chamber? Why does it feel like they're vibrating in my hand when I hold them? Why do I feel like warm to the touch and the temperature of the room? Do they have a purpose?
This is so long. This is even longer than what I had to read.
Can't stop thinking about Danny. Can't help wondering if things had turned out differently had I not allowed him behind the wheel at night. If I'd been sober enough to realize he was in no condition to drive and hid the keys instead of handing them over mindlessly, I probably would have left the States and moved to England. Wouldn't have been Elizabeth. Wouldn't have gone digging on this hilltop. Wouldn't have found the chamber with the tablet within it. Wouldn't have had Anna. Maybe it's true what they say, that everything happens for a reason. 1990, a new decade, a new hurrah for this century. I don't know why, but I have a feeling the next 10 years may be the best of my life, but only time will tell. For Christmas, I got Anna a children's book on fossils. Well, Elizabeth got her one of those old music boxes that play when you crank the handle, except she had one from London, reconfigured the box to play a tune that she'd written on piano. My fossil book didn't stand a chance. Anna plays that music box every chance she gets. Don't get me wrong, Elizabeth, it's a lovely tune. You're not reading this, are you? You'd better not be. But after just one short week, I find myself humming it constantly. I even hear it in my dreams. Note to self, never teach Anna how the musical instrument. I can hear Anna cranking up the box again. What was I saying about the next 10 years being the best of my life? Uncle Max seems like he was a pretty good guy. Reading this makes me regret not knowing him even more. I think I'll take this with me in case I like reading it again.
Oh, no.
It's Journal 1? Looks like some kind of inspection form. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Well, screw that. I'm not looking at the frickin' a letter. Mac, I'm going to make this short to the point. This must stop. The calls must stop. After all these years, I do not understand why you feel like you must reopen these wounds. The only way I will ever be able to move beyond what happened in that house is to sever all ties I have with it. That includes you, Mac. I will always love you, but that love is stained, and we will never be able to wipe it clean. Except that I have moved on with my life with Roland, and move on with yours. Dwelling on what we had in the past will only drive you deeper into despair. Please do not call here again, E.
That two timing.
Yeah, no joke. Poor Mac.
That was in
Wait,
2000...
so Elizabeth left Mac in 2014, and he died...
A little while before.
What time is it now?
Like...
I don't think we have a current time.
Not entirely, anyways.
Alright, frick. There's a journal on the desk with Uncle Mac's initials on the front, but someone's torn out almost all the pages, but there's something written on the last remaining pages. Someone, probably one of the Niven boys, made off with my lawnmower last week. I'll have to lock up what little tools and gardening supplies I have left in the shed. Before I forget, I should write down the code.
Well, let's go to the shed.
1182. The rest of the journal's been ripped away. Okay, so for the shed, 1182. Good, phantasmagorical.
Are you gonna change that 1984 to 19?
That 1984 is correct.
Okay.
There's a journal on the desk with frick. Yes. Yes. Can I just not, please?
What the?
Okay, thanks. That appeared way too many times. Empty. Empty. There's a file in here with a couple of newspaper clippings. Wait, died in steam collision 1984. Okay, 1984. Wait, okay. Passengers Martin, Urea, Mead, and Helen Paulette on blah. Born in 1963. He was born in 1963.
Okay.
Okay. Anna was declared deceased in absentia yesterday when the Teesside Crown Court in Miss Arzino went missing in 1994 and is survived by her parents, McEwen Stanley Arzino of Beards Hollow and Elizabeth Veritegue of Newark-on-Trent.
Odd.
Okay, so we have confirmation. 1984 is Daniel's death year. Alright, so now I need to grab plus 1974. And then we'll end the episode.
Okay, we have not done anything really.
That is okay. Here, on the headphones.
Sorry.
Why aren't you wearing it?
Because I haven't gotten to it yet.
Put on the headphones.
Fine.
Alright, fun stuff. So, that's great. Phantasmagorical. So,
We have now hit an hour.
yeah. So, we are at the first hour mark, I guess. Something like that. I could personally give less shits. So, we'll move on in the next episode. So, I'll see you guys next time. This is Warwing 11 signing out. I hate that outro. Alright.
It was adios.
Yeah. Adios. Bye. Hey everybody, this is Warwing 11 doing a little thing. I didn't want to start recording this right away. Shoot. I need to use my phone in order to actually do a calculatory. It's still recording though, so that's cool. I hope this doesn't mess anything up. 6 plus 1984 plus 1974? 74 equals the code, which is 3971. Hopefully that is the correct code. And there we go. So that's a thing.
Now to figure out where we're supposed to go to input code.
Yeah,
Which should be
really
the easy
don't
part.
care. So, oh gosh, I don't want to be in there.
I agree.
That was a weird sound. What is that picture? It won't budge. Cool. Let's get out of here. There's no sound up there and I hate it. Oh gosh. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, there's the chest.
Yeah,
Where's that one, the chest?
there's a chest up there. So. That's not it. Not much in here, just a couple pencils and a little plastic magnifying glass. That was the gift! That was the baby's gift.
Oh.
Oh, poor baby. Rest in peace. Care less about that baby. Fuck that baby. Thing
Oh,
looks ancient,
really?
but it's solid as a rock. Looks like someone taking a hammer and a chisel to the lock. Enter the combination. So this is 3, 9, 7, 1. What?
Check the thing. Did we do it wrong?
What do you mean? What do you mean, did we do it wrong?
Like, look at the hints for the numbers. See if we're missing anything.
That should be it. Okay. Who died not long, it was 10 years before the incident that tore our lives asunder. Add those 2 years together. Okay, wait. Yes, old iron chest we gave her. Inside that I placed a message going further detail what I need from you. I have left her room and yours untouched since your departure, so you should have no trouble finding it. As for the combination, I once told you about my brother Danny, who died not long after his daughter, my niece Olive, was born. That was 10 years before the incident that tore our lives asunder. So that would be 1984. That was 10 years before the incident?
Yeah.
Okay, so then that would be, rather than that, that would be, go back. Okay, so that would be 7 plus 6 plus 1984 plus 1994. 3991. 3991. Lock opened.
Ah.
Okay, so I got a teensy numbers mixed up. Lock opened. Another note, and a long one at the... Oh, God. My darling Elizabeth, I cannot begin to imagine you suffering as you endured your past 20 years, and the anger harbored towards me for causing it is gnawed in my every soul, and every second of every minute of every hour of every day. At night, Elise is in sleep in my bed and consumed with nightmarish visions of that awful day. In these dreams, no matter what I do, I cannot prevent the inevitable and wake up drenched perspiration, delirious screaming. For both our sakes and for Anna's, I must use the tablets. The only way I'm doing so risks the possibilities that I can see. The first is exile, the second is death. Either is preferable than the hell I've been living through in this old, dusty, empty house, in the prison of isolation, despair, surrounded by the medieval trinkets so cherished. Oh my God.
Oh,
You've seen what
no.
this tablet can do. I've seen its transformative powers. My experience revealed much of the tablet's secrets, though many of it remains shadowed from the comprehension. More importantly, however, is my belief that after all this time I know what I must do. I must take that journey into the unknown. What I cannot know is that the door swings both ways, and this is the end. I need you, Elizabeth. If I pass into the other world and I find I'm not able to return, I will need you to open the gate from this side. To do that, I'll need you to access the lower chamber. Again, moment. One mistake I made sure never to duplicate was believing the lower chamber needed no further security than a single lock. In your 20-year absence, I have made absolutely sure no one could possibly stumble into it again. I have put my love for gadgetry to good use, and my system, while convoluted and tedious at times, will ensure the tablet's safety. You always thought me paranoid, Elizabeth, and I do not deny it, but it is for protection of all we hold dear that I remain vigilant in shielding the artifact from the rest of humanity, who would most certainly abuse its powers to the destruction of our species. Despite my precautions, I fear there are those who suspect what is locked away below the manor. On several occasions past sunset, I have seen movement in the surrounding hills and silhouettes peering into my windows. I believe someone is watching me. Someone knows about the tablet. The door in the lower chamber is locked by 8 switches. For obvious reasons, I dare not reveal the code to the 3rd floor switch room, lest wayward eyes find these instructions. I have gone to great lengths to hide the codes around the estate, but I have left you insufficient clues to find them. Given your knowledge of this place, unraveling clues should be a relatively easy task for you. That said, I have several modifications to the manor and grounds over the years, secret rooms and switches, what I've done to you. I will do my best to guide you to these locations, starting with the 2 towers I built in the south of the manor. I use these structures to provide with running water and electricity, but I have reconfigured them to hide the solutions for the great... Liz, to locate the hidden room marked on the enclosed path to track the power. It's tough. Please note that I have added an additional measure of security to gain access to the switch room on the 3rd floor. You remember Anna's song, don't you? I no longer have the music box, but I doubt you have forgotten the melody. Use it to gain access to the room. You'll find further instructions there. I know you can never forgive me what happened on that terrible day, but if there's any chance of undoing the damage I have done, this is it, Elizabeth. Please believe in me. I can get Anna back. Love, Mac. God.
No.
Oh, please. please, no. Okay, Anna's bedroom. There's the power room. I need 222 degrees. And 57 out.
We are gonna have a long night.
What happened here? I don't want to know anymore. Gosh. Okay, you, sir.
Yes.
I need you to pay attention to things.
Yes, I'll try my best.
Okay, so this is the master bedroom, but, you know, there's boot prints on the door as if someone's tried to kick it in. Fantastic.
Mm.
Bill of sale? Why are you selling Greek goddesses?
Wait, maybe it spells something.
Not really. A postcard.
Nice postcard.
Fantastic. Oh god. Elizabeth just writing to say that it was a true pleasure meeting you at the back. At the back conference in Aberdeen. To say you stood out in the throng of stuffy intellectuals who never set foot at a dig site is the understatement of the year. Let's just say you were ace. I am using that term correctly. Anywho, I'm planning a week-long dig in New York's moors this autumn. I was wondering if you'd be interested in joining me. It won't be large-scale operation, just me and a pickaxe and a couple of chisels in the hills above some small town called Beard's Hollow. I'd love to have you there. If nothing else, maybe you can help me with my British slang while I'm digging holes in the hillside. Regards, Mac. This was before they were married. This was 85. But 86 was the year Anna was born. Okay. Yeah. And then Danny died the year earlier.
Okay.
I give up. Beautiful but covered in dust. Cool. Strip for me, Asuna. I mean...
Excuse me!
What? This is my Let's Play. Wench. Okay. I'm sorry. What?
Oh, I was gonna sleep.
You're mean.
Yes, I am. Well, at least when you speak weirdly.
What? You know, when you gotta go, but I don't gotta go. I like how I immediately went to the toilet. That's the first thing I go to in the bathroom. I don't want to go to the toilet, thank you. Okay. Wait, is there anything in the garbage pail? I just got finished playing a game where garbage pails were a huge thing. Do you want eggs? I could make you some mean, mischievous eggs. Apparently. Did I already go into the fuck?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Going this way.
The shed.
Fantastic. Alright, go away. Nice butterfly. Remember when I made the adventure sword thing and the butterfly was the super OP character?
Oh, yeah.
That was great. Good times. Alright, let's try this again. 1, 8, 2. Padlock opened. Woo! Good. Ugh. Can I have this shovel? Shovel here. I wonder if it has anything to do with the holes in the yard. Better take it with me. Pick up shovel. Wow. Great. Thanks. A lot of rope might come in handy.
Ooh, rope. Huh.
Alright. Anything else? Nope. Alright, good, great, fantastic.
Oh. Huh.
A shovel from the gardening shed, several feet of rope found in the gardening shed. Good. Wonderful.
I wonder where that leads.
I don't know, but I would love if there was some kind of explanation as to what I'm supposed to do with this.
Bury the holes?
Am I? It's not letting me do anything with these. Why am I just taking a random shovel? Oh, yeah, one of the stained glass windows is broken. Stained glass window's been shattered. Yeah. Okay. Helpful. Oh, I never went up to the 3rd floor.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot there was a 3rd floor. Alright, cool. What was the song again? There's a song that... Where was the piano? Was it over here?
Oh.
There was a piano somewhere.
Down on the bottom floor to
The left?
the left, yes.
Okay.
That is not what I meant.
Ish, I know. I just like trampling through the fountains. There it is. Wow. That's fantastic. I love that. Good. I would assume that that's what I'm looking for. Why did I go out this door? That was not worth my time. Okay. Also, there's supposed to be... Look at that, there's a button in the wood paneling. Yes. Paneling's rotating. Great.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Back out we go to do things.
She really does look like Asuna. I hate you. Please. Okay. Woo! Okay. So this... Why did I knock on it?
Yeah, that's odd.
Okay. Moon, circle, triangle. Different circle, moon, circle. So... Okay, so... the plus circle, and then moon, and then dot circle, and then triangle. Okay. Oh, that hurts so much. Okay.
I gotta...
Okay.
I cannot get comfortable.
Wait, what?
You did circle, moon, triangle, yes?
Oh, maybe that... Okay, if I do that, that'll unlock the one door? Maybe.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Yep. Oh, if only I could do super running. Does it? Ah, hey!
Yay!
Alright, so I need to set this to... Oh gosh. Okay, this is 222. Valve and engaged list PSI, assume and control PSI of the contraption. Sherlock Holmes ain't got nothing on you, Oliver Zano. Set the PSI? Yeah. I set it to 0. Oh my gosh. Yes. 2, 2, 2. Gauge isn't moving. Why is the gauge not moving? Note here on the wall.
Oh, we have to convert it? Oh my.
Pressure cooker calibration is off by -5 PSI. Why do I need pressure cooker calibration? What is that supposed... frick. Okay. Just a sec. Oh, just...
Oh, man.
Alright. Degrees Celsius. Okay, it needs to be Celsius. I don't... Okay. Celsius is there. It needs to be 222, so 350 psi. Good? Gauge isn't moving.
What the
Phantasmagorical. Turn the valve.
Oh.
Yeah? Oh, what? Come on. Oh my gosh.
There's more?
What is going on? There's a button here. Press it. Reading temp. Error.
Oh, screw you.
Why is this a thing I have to do? Oh my gosh, please. Okay, so I'm assuming this has to be... Error. Okay,
No.
maybe I have to do the other one first then. Ugh, I don't want to do that.
That one was moved. Pretty much, it's removed one apparently.
Sorry?
Oh, I'm trying to be helpful here. Well, I'm sort of helpful on this part, but
I don't understand.
I'm reminding you what the code is for the other door.
But what other door? It's all I have to do is turn this off.
Yeah,
Turn that on.
I was just making sure on that. I am sleep deprived and sound really stupid.
It's okay. I'm sleep deprived constantly, and this game makes me want to kill myself, so...
I haven't slept for a week. Well, more or less on and off, not for a week. And then we've been up for about 3 days, on and off.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, heck no.
Okay. Alright, 57 amps.
Amps.
Lots of buttons here. I'm guessing the big red one with the lightning bolt symbol on it switches on the power. Just a hunch.
Ooh, go, lady.
Oh, that's wrong. The gauge is set and cannot be moved. Frick. Okay. The readouts are all at 0. Nothing happens when I turn the dial. Yes. Appears to be locked in place. With what?
Huh?
I don't think I moved it a millimeter. Okay, that's what she said. Okay, what is this? Gauge is set and cannot be moved. Gauge is set and can be set to 10. Oh.
Okay.
Wait, it's okay. No. Okay, so it's supposed to be set
Yeah.
to 57 amps. So if I set this to 20.
Yeah. Wondering if that lever helps you change which one you can use.
Probably. Center.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so... Gosh.
This
okay.
is a math one, isn't it?
I need to write
Again.
something down. Okay, so... Alright, so 3, 3, 4, 1, 5, 6, 6, 2. Fantastic. Gosh, you idiot. Okay. Left. Okay. 10, 20,
30,
30,
40.
40. I'm gonna put that one at 10 for now.
Lever.
Frick. Yes. Gauge reduces by...
Oh, you.
Okay, so -9, -14, -21, -34. Okay. No. Okay. Frick. And then. Alright, so it has to be 57. This one shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, so.
Yeah, well, I've
if I
done
want.
complicated her.
Complicated her?
Yes, complicated her.
Okay.
I am not awake anymore.
Alright,
I am
so.
a zombie.
If I do. Okay, it has to be close to 57. Right? Is that the number that has to be 57? Gosh, I keep forgetting.
Write it down.
57.
Yeah, at least you remembered.
Alright,
Okay,
so if I
let's see
put
here.
this at 20... Or,
Yeah.
wait, no.
Start with 10.
No, because I was thinking if I put 20 and 56 together and then I minus 21, but that would make that the total number 55.
Okay.
You see what I'm thinking, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I do 41 and 20, that
Yeah, that's
would be,
that's 61.
61. Okay, and then, no, if I minus 9 from that, that wouldn't be, no.
No.
Okay. If I do 40 and 33 would be 73.
Yeah.
73. Ow!
Sorry.
Ow. No, that won't work. If I do... frick. 30... Stop. 30 and 56. That's 86.
Okay.
And then 86 minus 21. No, dang it. That wouldn't be. 86 minus 21 would be... that would be 65. That would be 65.
What about 34? From 86 to 34?
What do you mean? 34. Okay, that would be 86, and then that would be 52. That's close.
Close enough, but not
Close,
enough.
but no cigar.
Okay.
So, let's do 30, frick. Okay, let's do 10
Yeah.
and 62. So that would be 72.
Yeah.
Okay, so 72.
And
And then minus 14? No, that wouldn't be right.
no.
Okay, minus 21 would be 51.
Yeah. 34.
No, that wouldn't work. So we have to have something in the 80s, maybe? Gosh. Okay. Let's do 41 and 30. Did we already do that?
I don't think we did.
4, 1, and 3, 0. Okay, so that would be, gosh, 71.
Yeah.
71, I think we already did that.
Oh, okay.
71 minus 14.
I'm gonna do a hard one.
Oh, wait, this. 71 minus 14. Because minus 4 would make it 67.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so there we go. 41, 30, and then 14.
Okay.
Gosh, okay. So this one has to be, yes, negative 14. And then this has to be in the center. Yes. And then this has to be 41. And then this has to be left. Gosh. And then it has to be 30, I said. Yes. Hey!
Yes.
I did it. No.
So what else is in this area?
Rita's blank. Oh, wait, I turned off the power after I got all the settings. Dang it.
Are you serious? We have to redo it. Oh.
Yeah, it's all fine. Select output 41. And then minus 14. I think that is correct. 57!
Yes.
Woo! Yes!
Now what?
I did the thing.
Ah.
Okay. Okay. Old journal with the initials MA on the... Oh, God.
We're gonna have to end this pretty soon.
Okay,
here,
next
too.
episode, we'll do the next episode. God. Okay, this has been an hour and a half already.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Alright. I'll see you next time, guys. Sorry. Cutting it short because puzzles. Oh, God.
Oh.
Okay. That was a way more figuring out than I wanted to.
Oh yeah.
Why
no.
did we play this game? And I'm determined to finish it, too. Alright.
We're not gonna be
See you
human
next time.
anymore.
Adios.
Epiphany, I think of Tiffany.
Alright. Hard to believe I filled an entire journal. I had to start a new one. Oh, Elizabeth was right. There's something cathartic about getting my thoughts down on paper. Oh, by the way, my name's Werewing11. Welcome back to Epiphany. This is part 4. Isn't this exciting? Kill me. Please. Alright, so Joey's here.
We're asleep. I might end up doing it without
Joey
knowing.
is here. And he's very tired, and I'm very tired. And also, naive food. I just read naive food. Okay, so basically what's going to happen is I'm going to pick up that journal, and I'm going to move on. 2 down switches. Okay?
Do we have to remember that?
Stopped for the key room.
Oh, at least we... Oh, okay. At least we're collecting
now
the
I have
items.
to go to the other place. And now I have to solve the other puzzle.
Oh, yay. I'm slightly a little bit more awake, but I'm probably going to sound drunk. Like I did last time.
Okay. I'm gonna...
And if you hear a plunk, that's me out cold.
In which case, I will beat him, which is the kaplunk.
It's probably going to feel like a second to me, and it's going to be like, hey, we finished 20 minutes of this video, and you were completely out cold.
Yeah. Oh gosh, why did you stop moving? Okay. Alright, so this one has to be 222. Oh, why am I walking so far away? Ugh, I just got used to rejection. Anyway, sorry. Alright, so how does this... Okay. So... Okay, so that means it's on.
Does it make a sound for that? I don't have the headphone in because I keep moving my head now.
Push the button with the flame icon on it?
Oh.
The fire is lit. That's why it wasn't working before.
Well, that was...
Okay, so it would be 350.
Wow, this one is just done.
Okay. The gauge isn't moving? Turn the valve on the pump. Okay. Can I move?
Ah!
Oh, water pressure. Okay, and then 350. Hey! Something happened, good or bad, I can't say.
Oh, well,
Okay,
I mean...
there's a button here. Yes? Reading temp? Error.
Oh,
There's still an error. Okay, wait. Turn off the flame, the fire's out. Turn the valve back. Maybe?
That's back to square one, though.
I don't know what it... Okay. Okay. So, I'll do this. Fill it with water.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then... I'll... turn this to 350. Maybe that'll work? No, okay. I have to turn on the flame first. Fire is lit. And then I set it to 350. Something happened, good or bad, can't say. Okay. Come on, please. Error. Okay, wait.
Check the valve thing.
Yeah. Is that it? Why? I did the thing. Is there anything else here? There's nothing else here. Okay, is there... Yeah, no, there's nothing else here. I would assume that it making that sound is... You don't have a headphone in.
Yes, I know. Because my head keeps moving around.
You just put it in your ear and leave it there.
Okay.
It's not that much of an issue. Okay.
You can see my motor functions are not working.
Gosh, okay. Yeah, that sound, right?
Yeah.
The, like, fizzy sound.
Yeah.
You would assume that that would mean that it's on? Okay, 350. Not 360, no. Not 360, no! Gosh! Okay. This thing's... Fuck! This thing's gonna blow up. This thing's gonna straight up blow up in my face. And I'm gonna die. In an RPG that doesn't have any... Ow. Ow, my elbow. Okay, it's supposed to be that, right? It's supposed to be 222 on the pressure cooker. No!
What?
I know what it has to be. Has to be... Fuck! Okay, it has to be 345. What is going on there? 3, 4, 5. That'll be it, because the stupid pressure cooker... I don't know why the pressure cooker has anything to do with it, but... Yes? Yes? You bitch. Is off by -5 psi. So that mean I have to give it an extra 5 psi then? Because in that case, then it's 355. Okay. Yeah? Hey!
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Finally. Okay, I understood. Don't make that sound. Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez, this is so long. Okay. Check the... Something drawn here. Okay, green switches, down and then up. The yellow switches were down and down. Okay. Switch drawing. Fantastic.
I'm pretty sure we have all these items still, so... I can always look back on them.
Can you get out, please? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we have all these items. That's why I'm just taking them. Alright, so. We're back here. Alright, I think the 3rd floor was the thing where I needed to do the thing. Maybe. Oh, gosh. Okay, it mentioned something about this, and I don't want to do it. I really don't. I don't. Because I don't know what song I'm supposed to be playing. And it says that there's a song I'm supposed to be playing, so, you know...
Check around the room to see if you can find the music box.
He said he lost the music box. I don't know where I'm supposed to find the music box. I don't want to go searching throughout his room anymore. Wow, this is fascinating. Why do you have so many bears? Yeah, I don't gotta go. Ugh, gosh. Please. Wonderful. Okay, there's literally nothing in here.
Check around the manor more.
Oh, it was... Okay, wait. AACEGGLM? Yeah, no, that doesn't mean anything to me. Ugh. Oh, there's a note. Postcard. Oh, right, that.
Yeah.
Ugh, dang it. Okay, I don't want to. Copy of Great Gatsby. Wait, some photos have been placed in...
Oh.
This one has Anna, age 4, written on the back. Anna, age 7, on this one.
She was a cutie.
Indeed. Beautiful, covered in dust. Wonderful, thanks. Glad to have your input.
Check your phone.
My phone? What about my phone? Still recording.
Yeah.
I don't gotta go to the bathroom. Okay. Empty.
Like I said, check around the estate more than just the manor.
Yeah, but where am I supposed to go in the estate?
Around?
I mean, I would love to.
You'll find something or a building or something to look into. Oh, there's something out the back too.
Yeah, I noticed that. And there's also that stupid well.
We have rope to go down
But
there.
I'm not climbing down without some kind of light.
Dang it.
And I also have a shovel.
For no dang reason.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright.
Oh, yes.
Fantastic.
We
Let's do
found the
some
graveyard.
grave robbing.
You were what?
What? Anna, beloved daughter. Born 1987. Oh, well, she died in the accident then. In the bite. Died 1994. I'm sorry. So he beat on boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. Who the hell is Fitzgerald?
Oh, I think that's a singer.
Fitzgerald is just a name.
No, there was like a musician, or there was some song that was by someone named Gerald. Or Fritz.
Wow, that's
Gerald.
great.
I could have sworn that is what it is.
There's a crack in the wall here. Something's been carved into the rock here. Hey! Can I dig that with a shovel? Because that's the family crest symbol thing.
Yeah.
Very badly photoshopped into the side of a cliff.
Oh. They mentioned that.
Why is there so many
in the
dead
letter.
people here? Oh, another crack. Something's been carved in. Thanks. It's very helpful. It's not helpful. Alright.
Hmm.
My ear.
Oh, check on the plants or the trees or stuff.
I don't... If there's just like one of these that is different, I'm going to flip.
Does the chest thing tell you where the other things are, or do you not want to run through that again?
The which chest thing?
The note from the chest.
What do you mean?
Does it explain what you need to do?
It just explains that's where the power room is to activate the doors to there.
Okay.
Besides that, no, not really. It doesn't say much.
Well,
To me.
looks like we're gonna have to sleuth through journals.
Oh wait, it does say something. Damn it. You were right.
Dang straight I am.
Sufficient clues to find them. That being said, I have 7 modifications to the manor, secret rooms and switches, and what have you. Will do my best to guide you to these locations, starting with 2 towers built on the south side of the manor. Structures prized with running water and electricity. Reconfigured them to hide solutions to 4 of the 8 switches. Locate. Holy shit! A hidden room. Marked on the enclosed map and direct power to each tower to gain entry. Please note that I have added an additional security measure to gain access to the switch room on the 3rd floor. Yeah, but I don't know what her song is.
Dang
So
it.
he no longer has a music box, but I'm not Elizabeth, so shit. You know, I can, frick. So, what song? What's this song? Joey.
They mentioned it in one of the journal entries, the first one.
Yeah, but a journal entry does not play music. So I need to run around here and find some freaking music box somewhere. Are you okay?
No, my arm and everything just won't get comfortable right now.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here. This guy was rich, but he had nothing. Crumpled note in the wastebasket. Elizabeth, please don't throw this note away. What I have to say is of utmost importance. I believe I have found a way to get Anna back, but I'm going to need your help to do it. I'm not just speculating, Elizabeth. I truly believe I can get our daughter back. If you have any decency as a mother, you will.
Oh.
Well then.
That looked dark.
I understand why she threw that out. I don't want to read any more of his journals. Please and thank you. Empty. Empty. There's a file in here with newspaper clippings. Wonderful. No music box. Do you expect me to just randomly tap out?
Yes. Ooh, wait a second. Tap those and see if they make noise?
No, it's just these.
Okay.
Wait. Gosh, okay, I can't. Joey.
Yep.
Seriously.
I am a problem.
Yeah, a little bit. It won't budge. I know it won't budge. Please. I have a wife and children, and I need to finish this game so I can see them again. Gosh, okay. Ugh, fuck this office. Ugh. Why is he useless? He might have this giant home that he gave me, but there's nothing for me here. Oh, wait, shoot. I forgot.
What?
Okay, left half. Ah, fuck you. Alright, left half. Check the stopped clock for the key to my bed room.
Why didn't you think of the paper before?
I forgot I had those. Is this a stop clock? Clock's a little louder than the others in the house. Curiously enough, the 2, 5, 6, and 9 numbers are all red.
Wow. Wow.
Why?
2569.
Why was that so oddly specific? The first clock that I go to is... Gosh. Okay. This clock is super slow, though. Why is that one ticking so slow? Okay, I have to... Where's the stopped clock? This one's not ticking. This clock isn't ticking like the others. See something behind the pendulum? It's a key with a large M on it. Hell to the mother-frickin' yes, man. What's with that fast-ticking one, though? Okay, door unlocked. Go in. Okay, music box, music box, music box. Okay. Here.
Once we find it.
Elizabeth, I buried one of your solutions in the switch room in the yard. To find the spot, you only need to follow these simple directions. Stand at Gaia's mark. She always was your favorite. Go 10 paces east, 10 paces north. Dig. Gaia's mark? What is Gaia's mark? This photo on the nightstand drawer. Okay, that's Daniel and Mac. Okay.
I bet you these are the creators.
Me and Danny, 1984, 2 weeks before the accident. I thought I'd seen every photo of Dad, but Uncle Mac must have kept this one. They looked so happy, neither one had any idea what was about to happen. Shit, that's depressing. Too bad I don't care at this particular moment in time. Just a bunch of books on history. Wait, there's an old postcard underneath this. Athens.
Oh!
Hello, darling. Things are going swimmingly here since I arrived. The hotel room is to die for. I really wish you could see it, but I doubt I'll spend much time there. I'm a busy girl with a full schedule. Exciting news. Roland's here in Athens. Can you believe it? I ran into him in the lobby downstairs. I guess he decided to attend the conference last minute. We're gonna fuck. What a coincidence. We've agreed to meet for drinks later. But for now, I'm off to hear Dr. Papalachlim and the Bayazid invasions. Jealous yet? Love, Elizabeth.
Why does
also,
it look
did
like
I
Dr.
mention we're gonna
Pedophile?
fuck? Okay, bye.
That looks like Dr.
Oh,
Pedophile
why is...
for some reason.
You can't possibly have ever worn this, could you, Uncle Mac? Why wouldn't he wear that? That is a freaking Final Fantasy hat. Anyway, there's another broken window. What happened here? Exactly. I don't need to pee! Can you not move things with your feet, please?
No.
Joey? Stop.
Alright.
Oh, gosh. Okay. So... what about that? Did this room have anything useful for me, besides the dig instructions?
I don't know.
Okay, what's Gaia's mark? Please tell me what's Gaia's mark.
Gaia. I'm trying to remember my Greek. I don't think I ever made it to Gaia's. I just had to do the one I don't know. I bet... Wait,
This isn't useful.
the fountains, maybe?
No? There's no marks on the fountains.
No, I mean they could be the marks.
Oh! Okay. Plaque on the front. Wow, thanks. Galen. Gaia. Okay.
Okay.
What was it? Okay.
We got this.
Dig instructions. Frick. Okay. Stand at Gaia's mark. 10 paces east, 10 paces north. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Walk one more.
Yes. Fantastic. Okay, this is Gaia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dig instructions. Dig.
Oh! I know what. No, go back to the spot.
Okay, Gaia's mark. Okay, is that her mark? That's her statue.
Hold on. Maybe it's
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Go to the inventory and click on the shovel.
You can't. Alright, well, more of this next episode.
Yay!
Oh, gosh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Baby. Okay. Jeez. Alright.
At least we're making progress.
No, we're not.
I mean, it's only like the 4th episode.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you actually are enjoying this, well, whoopee for you. You can have a cookie. And, please help. We're probably playing this this entire game in one night, but whatever. So, yeah. Hope you are enjoying this so far, and we'll see you in the next episode. Adios. Hey everybody, this is Rawwing11 signing in once again. Welcome back to this piece of crap.
Who's on the back?
This is Epiphany. So it was actually from the back of the statue, not the front of the statue, so that was kind of my... Ow! Shit! My arm hurts a lot. Oh gosh.
You asked for a longer Let's Play, and you got a longer Let's Play.
Yeah. Ain't pulling no swift click canceling Let's Play on this. Haha.
That was kind of rude, though.
What?
Well, okay, I made shots at him, too, about that, but...
How is that rude? He even makes fun of it. Alright, well... Gosh, I'm so uncomfortable right now.
I'm not.
Yes,
Except my leg is
here.
like...
Alright, here goes. Better dig fast. This guy's looking ominous.
There's a dude around?
What?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean there's a dude around?
Apparently there was a dude around.
No, there wasn't. A
Oh!
box! With a drawing inside.
Yes!
Gosh, this is not helpful. Yay, I found another Switch drawing. There's 2 note cards in here as well. Casarda Daisies. Fiction Yungling Non-Fiction Technology Daedridge Guide to Engineering Volume 2.
Yay!
Clues from Hole. Good.
Alright, now it's raining.
Yep. So which are you? Want to be my butt buddies? So we need to find that particular flower?
Wait, what are we finding?
It mentioned a flower. like a type of flower.
Yeah.
And then it mentioned some references for the library.
Okay, to the library then.
Yep. Alright, so. Technology. This is not helpful. No, I need technology. Nonfiction topology. No.
That's a thing?
Yep. Computers. That's not it. Technology. World geography. Nope. Technology.
Yay.
Okay. What was it? Clues from Hull. Technology, Volume 2. Yes. Yes. Schematics for elevator operation, remote operated transfers, and magnetic banking systems. There's a Super Nintendo home banking system. There's a loose page sticking out of the book. Bunker sound rooms, color direction key. Pardon?
Red, Astro, green.
Red Astro, green Greco, blue Maestro, and purple Sirocco. Fantastic bunker sound clue. Okay, now we gotta go to nonfiction. Or, no, now we have to go to fiction. So, I don't want Greek goddesses. Plank? Plank? Why did I say plank? Okay. No. What I'm looking for is Youngling. It's probably the second last bookshelf.
Oh, Yearling. Oh man, that movie was so depressing.
You hear something mechanical fall into place. The bookcase is moving. The
Whoa.
bandits are coming. Is this a thing that I'm doing right now?
Yep.
Where am I? You still have to be near the microphone.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I want to be loud enough anyways.
Striking color on this crystal, a deeper purple than any amethyst I've seen. Fantastic. Wonderful.
What's that door go?
Crystal is beautiful. Could it be diamond? A striking color on the... Okay. These stones are as vibrant as the skin of a blood orange. Some kind of topaz. Wonderful. What's this thing? A gate? It's covered in symbols I've never seen before. It gives me the shivers. Looks as someone rigged a bus... Yeah. Ah, nothing happened. Huh. Whoa. Who would have wondered? Alright, we did our thing in the library.
Yeah, and I didn't get much out of it.
Fantastic. Alright, now what else? We have...
Ustro?
Okay, wait. Clues from Hull. Casarda daisies. Oh, wait, there's a garden over here. Right.
That's right.
Forgot about that. Alright. Ah.
Okay, which one looks like Casarda? Oh, wait, never mind. I know exactly which ones are.
Is it, wouldn't it be the white ones?
I think so?
Oh, wait, I guess I could... It's probably the purple ones. Nope. 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 There we go. So which one of you is the lucky bugger that's going to... Ah,
Right.
there you go. A bottle with a note rolled up inside it. Guest room, fireplace, something. What? Fireplace clue.
827.
Guest room? Where's the guest room? Oh, wait.
Upstairs.
The guest room would be...
I know where it is. It's upstairs across the...
Is
across from the
is
thing.
it the left one, or...
Yeah, on the left. Oddly enough, I'm super sleep deprived, but I have this mansion already memorized.
I mean, I memorized where Anna's room was, and, like, the locations revolving around characters. Was it the bottom or top?
Bottom.
Okay, fireplace. Back to fireplace. Okay, what was the code?
327? Possibly. Okay.
There's wrong, and there's wrong, and that was definitely wrong. Thanks, Olive. I didn't ask for your sass. 827.
Close enough. I did say a 2 and a 7, did I not?
Oh, it opened. Let's see what's inside. Oh, looks like a sort of map. Man died at age 132.
This is not a map. This is telling us where to go. Oh, bottom and back of...
Oh, gosh.
Not another seek and find.
Gosh, I hate these.
If you're gonna give me a map, give me a map. Don't just say, hey, go to this tombstone. Out of these 30,000 tombstones.
And also, like, I hope he wasn't planning on, you know, getting anything from Elizabeth. Why was he 135? Here lies Anthony Sugaret. Cool?
So we're looking for the longest years? Is that what they're going for?
No, that's how old this guy was. He died at 132.
Yeah.
132?
Supposed to die at 132.
This one. Tombstone's 2 damage to read. Oh, never mind. It's one of these. Which one? Fireplace clue? No. Which one was it? It was the graveyard map.
Yeah.
Man died at... Okay, where's the center one? Can I just... Okay. Button on the back of this tombstone. Push the button? Yes.
Okay.
Yay.
There we go. We're moving along. Check your phone.
Okay. Hopefully, all this audio is still recording. Plaque on the wall here. God.
No! Not more of this.
Okay, plus circle, moon, and triangle. Bitch. I don't want to have to book it all the way back here. This backtracking... Backtracking's not fun. Unless it's like an open world game and you're actually devoted.
You mean the Castlevania style?
Yeah. Or like Elder Scrolls.
Well, there's a lot of RPG ones where you have to backtrack a couple of times, but usually you're going forward after a while.
Yeah.
I think two of them. I backtrack only like 2 areas. At least once.
Okay, so it was you, and then not you.
Yay! Now walk all the way back. See you guys there.
Alright, we're here. Won't budge. Yes, call the elevator. Oh gosh. What am I supposed to do here?
Oh, it's B2.
Are you sure?
Well, it's one of the other ones that we aren't on. I'm guessing because it didn't really do anything.
We're not on any of these. I'm already on B1. Okay,
Yeah.
Well, fine. Screw that.
That's what I meant. It didn't do anything when you hit that one in the first time.
Okay. This is fantastic. Thanks, that was special.
Yep.
Ugh, why is it a laboratory?
Oh.
What is this? The numeric keypad? Oh my gosh. Well, I've been wrong before, and here I am, wrong all over again. I didn't ask for your sass. Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
Oh, no, man.
Oh. So, what was it called? Something about bunker sound clue. Okay, red Ostro, green Greco, blue Maestro, purple Sirocco. Fantastic.
Oh, okay.
What's Sirocco? What's Sirocco?
I don't know.
Oh, is that a gun? That's kind of scary. I'm gonna run. Bye. Okay, is that an arcade machine?
There's a room down there in the bottom
very
there.
Scary. Okay, what's this? More blue. Boy. That's more green.
What the heck?
I don't like this. The more of that.
Oh.
Am I supposed to be doing something here? I'm gonna go to B3. I don't want B1. God. Ugh. Okay. This had better be something useful. What are you? Simulation room.
Oh, yay.
Why?
This is probably the hint room.
Emerald! Ow! Oh, jeez. Oh! Ow! Oh no! It's the mischievous eggs. Sorry. Okay, pulsating light, intense vibrations, frictionless rotation. Code for sound room color screens. Check face of loudest clock in house. We forgot what those were.
No, it was like 427.
It's a 4-number thing, by the way.
Oh.
Which means I have to run back to the house. Oh! Ho! Ho! Ho!
Yeah?
Okay, I need to get the code for the color screens. I wish there was a shift button. Okay, loudest clock in the house was here.
In the kitchen.
Yeah, it was. Okay. Whatever, same difference. Clock's a little louder than the others. 2569.
That's what it was. Two 965 2965.
Did you forget the numbers?
No, that's what they are. 2965.
In that order?
Pretty sure.
If not that, I'm going to murder you. Nope.
Dang it.
What was it?
It's like two. Yes. Yeah, it's
Two.
2965.
2965. 2569.
How are you?
Purple. Alright.
Okay, this seems slightly easier with that code.
So 2569. You just got the numbers flipped around because they're supposed to be in numerical order.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that.
That's how the clock was ordered, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Senor, ¿Dónde está? God. Okay. Greco. And then Sirocco. Ostro. Libecchio. Ponente.
Yeah.
And Maestro. And then Tramontane.
I don't know why, but it looked very sunny outside.
There, it's starting there. It's about sunrise right now for us. Yay.
Oh, yay. I'm gonna be passed out on the floor.
Good. Alright. So we did some things this episode.
Yay!
At least.
I think we're going to finish this puzzle and end it there.
Okay. Purple is... Okay, wait.
Bunker sound clue.
Is that it? Red, Ostro... Okay, purple's Sirocco. And Sirocco is this one.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I didn't even...
There's another puzzle we need to find?
No, I know what it is. I accidentally walked into the wrong. Alright. Gosh, I hate this.
We might end up hitting that point where our bodies decide screw sleep, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's wind.
Oh, okay.
Going there tells me what sound I need to do. It's gonna be tedious, so I'm just gonna fast forward this part.
Okay.
Here's the check. Yes! Oh, God.
Yay!
Oh. Frick, that took so long. Is that a hammer?
I don't know.
There's something drawn here.
More levers.
Where are these levers? Please. What's this thing? It looks like a lever for a switch. Another old journal with MT written on the front cover. Great, I'll read it later. In editing, I'll probably go through, read those, and I'll give a brief summary of what's going on.
Okay.
Maybe, if I'm not too lazy. Wow, that was pleasant.
Yeah.
I just need to see something down here real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that was that, no. That's cables and shit. It's just circuitry. Cabinet is humming. Wonderful. There's literally nothing else here. Okay, bye. Gosh, this game goes from a point where it's interesting to a point where you're just backtracking constantly to places where you just don't want to be anymore. What did this do for me? Did this do anything?
Yes, you got another.
Oh, he's yelling. This isn't good.
Oh,
2005?
wow.
Okay, so he's trying to duplicate his kid and shit like
Oh.
that. That ain't pleasant. That's not a good. You know, getting through this graveyard is pretty much how I feel about this game. Alright, with that, this episode is over. Woo! Okay.
Yay.
That was half an hour. Ugh, gosh. Alright, well, I give up on everything. And, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I just want to rush through and finish the rest of this game. So thanks for watching. Or something like that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I'm sorry. I pulled a Mark impression. I'm sorry. Bye. I'm... Adios. I want to die. I mean, hi, everybody. This is Wearing 11. How you doing?
You didn't think it.
I've left, right, left, right, left. Then you do the funky chicken. What's that you say? I said, the funky chicken. What's that you say? I said, ooh, ooh, God, I hate that song. One more time now. Ooh, Joey.
Yes.
What is life?
Not this game, I will tell you this now.
What was the last thing I picked up? Switch lever.
Yeah.
Was there anything useful?
I don't know. I don't think you picked up more than one journal. I could have sworn you picked something else up.
Yeah, but what's the other thing I picked up? I have the switch lever. I don't have the shovel anymore. That was used.
Yeah.
Also, I haven't saved in so long. I don't want that. Yes, that's cool. Oh, we've been playing for 2.5 hours.
Yay!
It seems like it's been so much longer than that.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder why. Alright. 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 God. It is 4:20.
Oh my goodness,
AM.
it is?
Yep, 4:20 blaze it.
How the heck are we up at that early?
I don't care. I want to know what these are for.
Yeah.
just...
Hmm.
Why? What else did we get? Okay, we got a switch drawing, which isn't helpful, because I don't know where the switch is. Found in the left tower? What? Oh, no, that's where the drawings were found. Okay,
Yeah.
I was really confused. I thought it was telling where the switches were, and I'm like, what the frick?
The switches are behind that sound clock.
What? Yeah, but where am I... All these things are leading up to not telling me what the sound that I'm supposed to do is.
True. Oh, I'm wondering if you can leave.
Oh wait, can I re-pick up that? Nope.
I'm curious if you can just leave out the front and you'll happen upon... I think it's in there. They mentioned...
Wait. Light.
Yeah.
I just need a light.
It says something about getting some lamp thing from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, from episode 1, I think, we were doing... Talked about getting a lamp.
Something like that. Can I just capture this fire? Can I be the howl to your moving castle? Fine. This is... okay. Sorry if I sound completely disinterested at the moment. It's gotten to the point where I just really want to finish this. Oh wait, what was up here again?
We didn't finish up there.
I needed something up here, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, nothing happened. Fine. Shh. Alright, never mind.
Ugh.
Ugh, whatever. There's no sources of light here. Maybe in the master bedroom upstairs there could be a flashlight?
Possibly.
What kind of house wouldn't have a flashlight?
Old house.
Well, yeah, but this is only from the 70s. Or, this is from the 90s. Or, no, the 80s, frick. This music is sad. Please stop.
Which one was it that mentioned what the light...
The well mentioned that I should get a light.
No. Like, there was a note that mentioned where if the lights went out, where to find a lamp or something.
When?
It was like one of the earlier ones or something. Was it Lake's follow-up letter? I don't...
No,
like,
it's not Lake. Lake is the person who sent
Yeah,
us
no.
here.
But, like, I distinctly remember them mentioning something about a light in one of the things.
Fireplace clue. Nope. Clues from hole. Switch drawings. Ooh, fascinating. Dig instructions. Guys, mark that stuff again. Nope. Wasn't the graveyard map. It would have to be one of the journals because everything else is not even close. So...
no, the... Oh man, what was it? There was one... Was it one of the take? Yeah, one of the notes to Elizabeth probably said something about it.
There's only one note to Elizabeth,
Well,
and that wasn't it. Nope. I have a feeling it was one of the journals.
yeah.
Ugh.
Good luck.
Yep.
My vision is very blurry right now.
Oh, goodness. I don't think anything's mentioned a light. Maybe this? No, that's... Frick, I keep looking at that. Stop. Maybe it's here. No, I pressed the down button, but, you know, go up anyway. That's okay with me. Alright. Perhaps it's here somewhere. Journal and desk. Yes, something cool. Lawnmower. Lock of gardening supplies. Shed.
No, that's not it.
Ugh. Okay. Inspection. Ladder location. Comments. Excavating 30 meter by 20 meter by 9 meter area behind residence. Dig site is near small shallow pond. Water table not an issue. Installation of hydraulics. Electron ventilation in 2 weeks. Environmental conditions. Ladder location.
Oh, ladder.
Trench safe to enter. What trench? Gosh, okay. That's not it. Letter. Include smack. Blah blah blah. She's a cheating hoe. Don't you... What are you doing? Don't... No.
I'm not doing...
You're staying awake with me through this, bucko. No, there's no notes there. What am I doing? Okay. This? No, there's a book on the... Cool. But there's a book. I want the book, please. Yeah, you cheating hoe. Basically, confirmation of her cheatingness. They have a lot of books. I appreciate that. Good family. Books are always good.
There's a green thing there.
Green thing? Probably a broken mirror. Huh. I wonder if it's hidden in the library somewhere.
The gems!
Yeah, what about them?
They could be light, possibly.
The gems in the graveyard? Or, in the dig? Or the frickin' tunnel?
Yes.
Maybe.
It's a possibility, and it's all we gotta go on right now.
Oh, gosh.
Tunnel's in the library.
Maybe. I'm gonna see something real quick.
Yeah?
I'm gonna run back and see if it's possible that there's a vehicle here. Taxi's long gone, there's no way. Oh, she took a taxi.
Ah.
Okay, there's no vehicle. was thinking if she had a vehicle or whatever, there might be a flashlight there. Ugh, jeez. Ah, my back is itchy. Ah, jeepers. Alright. It's in the house somewhere.
There's a click remote when you need one.
Click remote?
The Adam Sandler movie, Click.
Oh, click. Yeah. Okay. Can I steal one of these, please? Gosh. That's fantastic. Deeper color, purple, blah. Diamonds. Cool. Crystal is beautiful. That could never be diamond. Diamond that big? Kidding? Ow. Oh, spiderweb. Alright. Nope, nothing there. Is there anything... How come there's stained glass windows and then there's not?
Strange designing of house.
Yeah, no joke. Uncle Mac may have liked his medieval suits and armor and whatnot, but his kitchen appliances are as modern as it gets. Bake a pie later. Uncle Mac must have died while he was making dinner. Weird that the lettuce hasn't wilted by now. That's terrible. Filled with nothing but American beer, my new best friend. Wow, guess the Temple of Cold Cuts. Note on the fridge. Lights went out on the third level of the bunker again. Probably faulty wiring. Remember to leave a battery-powered lantern near the elevator in case it happens again. Elevator?
That's the thing I was talking about.
Which elevator?
Third floor.
Bunker. Bunker. Okay.
Back to the bunker we go. I told you something mentioned light.
Yeah, but a note on the fridge?
I know, I wish we carried it with us.
That's kind of stupid, to be honest. How am I supposed to remember a note from the fridge?
I mean, you read it 5 times.
Yeah, but I never meant to after the first time. Okay.
We're still making progress.
Slowly. Oh god, please not this again.
But surely.
Alright. And then it's by the elevator? Here. Something in here. Lantern battery operated by the looks of it. Alright.
Now,
to the well.
Let's hope.
God, this elevator! I'm not having fun.
I hope they don't say, hey, there's no batteries in the lantern. That would be a really big BS move.
I cannot do more fetch quests. This entire game is worse than a freaking escort mission. Got everything I need to go down this well.
Yay!
Oof, what a stench. No wonder these old wells went out of style a century ago. Wonder how long I can hold my breath. You know, you try to be sassy. You're not doing it for me. I used to think you could do it for me. This isn't how lanterns work. Well, okay, never mind. It's how lanterns work. I was thinking a torch, but the British torch, not an American torch, because the torch is made of wood. Anyway, I'm gonna... I don't know what's going on. Where am I? Oh, music box!
We can do it!
Wait.
You might be nearing the end, my friend.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, good, we're taking it with us. We don't have to remember it.
Gosh, I would literally kill myself. I'm sorry.
We're gonna worry your fans if you keep this up.
No, I'm sorry. I just... Whoa, jeez. That was really sudden. Alright. To the 3rd floor. Okay. Once more. Wait. Wait, okay. Yes! Oh.
You heard something click.
Okay.
Now the
All right.
fun part. The
Here
part
we
we've
go.
all been waiting for.
Alright. It's a note. Elizabeth, hopefully by now you've deduced the combination of switches and gained access to the lower chamber of the library. Without the combination, the door will not open. As I revealed in my letter to you, I believe Anna triggered a creation of a portal, a sort of gateway to another existence, and entered it voluntarily. She was so curious, so fearless, that I have to believe in this sequence of events. The alternative, that she was simply killed, is too awful to consider. Whether this gateway leads to a parallel existence, or merely leaps to the far side of our own universe, I cannot know. In my experiments, I caught glimpses of that second world through a gateway, but not enough to discern clearly what lies beyond. Anna may have stumbled through the gate upon the gateway's trigger by accident, but it's taken me years to learn the combination of minerals. Minerals summons the portal when placed in the tablet. The final piece of the puzzle was learning that these strange unearthly minerals behave quite differently on different days. Specifically, their physical properties shift between two states on a 9-day cycle. One day, the minerals could elicit one reaction from the tablet, and 9 days later, a completely different reaction. As far as I can tell, there are only 2 alternating cycles, though I do not know the significance of the 9-day paradigm. No matter, 2 orbs sit before you, one red, one blue. Pay very close attention to what I have to say next, because everything I've worked for, and your own life, hinges on this.
Oh, great.
During what I have deemed cycle 1, he's gonna go through all 9 cycles. During what I have deemed cycle 1, the red orb will open the gateway, and the blue orb will disintegrate. Anything else present on the days dies. Dies? During cycle 2, it's the opposite. The blue orb. Blue orb will open the gateway. The red orb will destroy whatever is on the dice. It is imperative that you determine the current cycle in order to choose the correct orb. I have marked out the 2 cycles on the calendar here. Please consult it and make absolutely sure you're using the right orb. Elizabeth, I'm going on ahead and bringing one of each orb with me. I do not know if there is a tablet on the other side, and I will use it to return with Anna if there is. But if you're reading this, it means I'm trapped, with only you to unlock our way home. I will search for our daughter and bring her back to wherever I emerge in that second world. When you open the portal, I only pray that I have found her and return to the location by then. If not, I have left measurements and instructions for creating additional orbs so that you can try again at a future time. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. I love you, Elizabeth. I always have. Even if you don't love me, at least we can make this last attempt to get our daughter back and end the nightmare that has reigned over us for so very long. Mac. Well, shoot.
Yeah.
Calendar, let's see. Today is March 27th. Red.
Okay. That was pretty quickly.
I wonder if there's multiple endings.
Shh. We don't need to know about this.
Alright, game is saved.
Okay. Now it's time to do the...
Alright. Green. Down, up. Alright. Up, down. Down, down. And then up, up. Down, up. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so what I'm going to do
Yeah.
is I'm going to save this. And we're going to end the episode.
Okay.
A proper cliffhanger. Haha! Episode 7 will hopefully be the finale. I don't want to speak too soon because... Shut up. And, that in mind...
Good night,
Thank you
everybody.
all so much for watching. If you like this, like this. If you don't like this, don't dislike this. And that being said, goodbye. And adios. Hey everybody, this is Warwing11 signing in once again. I hate that intro. Welcome to this. Okay, I actually grabbed the orb. Alright, so we're gonna start out with the red orb. Fantastic, right? Yep. Phantasmagorical. We're going with the red orb first, and afterwards... If this is... Ow, Joey!
You breathing yet?
No!
Good. I mean...
Anyway.
I've been up way too late. I cannot believe that I've been able to at least be awake this long.
We got into a game, we need to finish it. Alright. You, bitch. Jeez. Did you hear that?
Oh, it fell out. I didn't even notice it fell out.
So this is it, Uncle Mac's hidden chamber. Not sure what I'm gonna find in there, but after all I've seen, I can't turn back.
You do know you can save it in a different slot, right?
I don't know if it'll overwrite the last save file, though.
Good point. Fine, screw it, let's go.
I'll
It's
go
just
like
like a-
this. Save there. There we go. Alright. Well, shit. That's a bit of blood. On the ground? Or that's topaz. Redstone. Okay. Hold it right there. Step away from the tablet and get off the dice. Don't shoot, I'm moving. Who the frick are you?
That's what I was gonna say.
Who are you? What's going on here? I have to hand it to you. Wait. I have a feeling I know who this is.
Oh no.
I have to hand it to you, Miss Arzino. You have proved yourself the most worthy heiress. I can see now luring you here was the wisest decision I could have made. I recognize that voice. Mr. Lake, I was right! Are you Arnold Lake, the solicitor I spoke with on the phone who contracted me about my uncle's death?
My uncle's dead.
Get discharged. But I'm going to have to let you in on a little secret,
Hold it.
Miss Arzeno. There is no Arnold Lake. Dun dun dun! Then who are you, and why are you pointing a gun at me? The gun? The gun is for my protection. I become an old man, and lost my ability to protect such a menace without a firearm in my grasp. What do you think, Miss Arzeno? Are you frightened? Yeah. I said there was no Arnold Lake, and indeed there's not. My name is Keel, not Lake. Roland Keel.
Okay.
Roland, the guy that Elizabeth was cheating on him with?
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense. I'm an old friend of your uncle's. Well, perhaps friend isn't the right word for it. I knew your uncle wasn't what? The frick? I knew your uncle, and he knew me. Let's leave it at that.
Hold on. I want to ask you, what is a frunkle?
I don't know.
Is that a father-uncle? Is that someone that was your father and then they become your uncle? No. Yeah.
Oh, why is there still a tag in my shirt?
Or is it your uncle that becomes your father?
Or
Hello.
it's the creepy uncle that your parents don't let you talk to. Either way, same difference. What I am, first and foremost, is a realist. You see, your uncle happened upon a very important discovery, one he refused to divulge to the outside world. He spoke to me in confidence of its magnificent powers, but he was afraid. Of what? Who can I say? In his fear was a blindness to the possibilities presented by this magnificent creation. He spoke to me of experiments with the orbs he fashioned from strange minerals he unearthed here. How each one reacted differently when placed on the tablet. Alas, when I grew too inquisitive, he grew suspicious of my intentions and withheld further information. He was always a sniveling coward. Ha! I think he saw you for who you were. A realist? You mean an opportunist. A charlatan. Arnold Lake, Roland Keel, even your name is a cheap dime store joke. Oh, she just got slapped.
A man just
Are you
slapped her.
quite finished?
Oh, no.
I want to know why you brought me here. Do you really want to know?
Yes.
I am sure by now, having rooted thoroughly through this house, that you know about McEwen's wife Elizabeth, rather, ex-wife. Or were they even married? I honestly never knew.
Well, screw you too.
And I'm sure you have discovered what happened to their daughter Anna in this very chamber. Dear old Mac never forgave himself for what happened. Elizabeth assumed she was gone forever. Why am I turning into Barbossa's bride? Which made it easy to steal her away from Mac. I was certain the disappearance of his daughter, along with the loss of his one true love, would drive him to suicide. But no, the stubborn son of a bitch hung on, toiling away with his experiments. Before the incident, he and I were good friends. He confided in me the marvelous powers of the tablet could manifest in the right combination of minerals. The power of transmutation, duplication, tremendous spikes of harvestable energy. Fuck. Anyone who control the tablet would have endless wealth and power at their fingertips. I knew then I must have it. Quite naturally, he never wanted to see my face again after taking his sweet last biff. So I had to transport the crude methods of surveillance. Hidden cameras in trees.
It's resort.
Watching through windows with binoculars. I had no doubt he caught on to what I was doing, making him even more suspicious than he already was. He built all manner of contraptions to lock away his secrets. He kept me from gaining access to the tablet. I was defeated. Then, just a month ago, he sent me a letter to his dear Elizabeth, telling her how he'd found a way to open a portal Anna had wandered into and bring her back. Little did he know that Anna passed away some years ago. Elizabeth had passed away some years ago.
Really?
She had severed all contact with Mac, and she took her anger to the grave. Naturally, I read the letter in her stead. By that time, I had given up on ever taking control of the tablet. This was my chance. I moved into the manor and tried to solve the confounded puzzles Mac had left behind to no avail. Elizabeth was the only one with the knowledge to even begin the journey of solving Mac's ridiculous riddles. Or so I thought. Mac mentioned you in his first clue to Elizabeth. But it did not occur to me to ask you to... What the fuck? To track you down. What? And there you were, at the top of the bestsellers list. An interview in the Times. Big press, my dear. It was impossible to miss. The lost Arzino. I knew I had to bring you here to solve what I could not and open the way to this chamber. Thank you for that, Miss Arzino. Now I am afraid the time has come for you to hand over the Minya. What? I don't know what... What's her accent? Spare me. I know Mac left you the stone to open the portal so he could return to this world. Give it to me now.
Crap! We should have grabbed both orbs.
Alright, then there's 3 endings.
You think? Oh,
Put your headphone back.
I am.
Alright, so we're gonna give him the right orb.
Yeah, because we got no bloody choice.
Thank you, my dear. I mean, thank you, my dear. No, you just wait here.
Watch as we accidentally got this wrong.
Alright, Mac. Let's see what this Wonderstone of yours is capable of. Something's happening, I can feel it.
Kill him, kill him. Oh, it worked.
Oh my god, we're here. We're back. Anna, we're back. Roland, what the hell are you doing here? Hello, Mac. Welcome home. It's been a long time. And look, you found your long-lost daughter, just like you said you would in your letter. Bravo, chum, bravo. My letter? But that was for Elizabeth's eyes only, you bastard. Where is she? Where's Elizabeth? Where have you been, Orzino? Ah, darling, Elizabeth has been in the grave for some time now. Oh dear, did I forget to send an invitation to the funeral? What did you say? I said she's dead, you damn fool, and has been for some time. Mom's dead? No. No. What?
You're having too much fun with this.
You're lying. Am I, Mac? Am I? Look into these eyes and tell me I'm lying. Truth be told, it's better she's dead. Nothing to drive a wedge between us now. And let me tell you, Mac, she was becoming... What happened to his Spanish accent? She was becoming quite a nuisance around the house. Wild mood swings, fits of rage. I would have killed her myself if the cancer hadn't done it for me.
Oh, you bum.
I'll kill you! Papa, no! Oh, jeez. Oh, no, he got shot! Oh, my God! Papa, no!
That end of death animation.
Sorry, my ear is itchy. Wait. Oh, gosh, my ear is so itchy right now. Oh, what's her voice? You monster! Oh, jeez.
What? First game over. We screwed the F up. No getting around it. We screwed up.
And then what happened to Anna?
He probably...
Anna?
We'll go down the darkest road for this, okay?
Alright.
He grabbed her, took her, gave her...
And then she was pregnant with her uncle's...
friend.
Never mind!
with
Yeah, thanks, Adam
her
Lindsley.
father's... With her father's friends. Stuff.
Alright. Oh, my earballs. Alright.
That moment where we gotta go, know what? Maybe this is a bad idea.
Yeah, screw it.
No!
Alright. I'm gonna zoom through all this dialogue until we get to the choice.
You're gonna go with the don't hand it to him now.
Yeah, basically, and I'm assuming he's gonna shoot me on the spot. Wait, but that means if I destroy the thing, then that would mean that they're trapped there for eternity.
No, eternity or however long it takes them to die. What?
That slap just
No.
got me.
Talk about the one-time game over kind of video game.
Yeah. I'm not complaining.
You did the wrong move, so you're one game over forever and ever.
Alright, so.
Do nothing.
Stubborn to the end. A pity. Oh, wait, what was his accent?
Do it.
What makes you think that you can take off your what? Take it off your corpse? No, please, no, don't!
Yep, straight up
That is
kill.
exactly what I thought would happen. Okay. Now, there's another that I'm thinking,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna continue from this one.
Yeah, that will probably be less time.
Now, what I'm gonna do
Yeah.
is for this one, I'm just gonna take the blue orb, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Take the blue orb. So, I'm going to take the blue orb here, and then I'm going to do whatever that does. And then what I'm going to do is, since all the minerals are placed, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and try and enter the door without anything.
Okay.
And see what that happens. What that does.
You love multiple endings, especially when it's just, why not?
Yeah, I mean, we're at the end, and all the endings are seeming very well placed. What the fuck? Seeming very well placed, unlike that door. And, so, I mean, it shouldn't be too much of a fucking... Okay. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Don't judge me.
Oh my goodness, you can see the sun from here.
Yeah, the sun's up now. That's fascinating. Alright, so blue orb. Jeez, that sound.
Yeah.
Did you hear that before?
Yes. Oh, no, and then, well, yes and no, but...
Okay.
His theme is so
I actually kind of like his
fitting
theme.
to the accent you gave him at the beginning.
Yeah. If only I could keep that accent. I don't... It was like... I don't know why I made him Spanish.
I thought it was German. Or whatever that, like, oddly old chappy kind of accent is.
Slap.
Slap me, baby, one more time. Slap. Slap. Well, I guess the blue orb ending is technically a good ending.
This is the best ending you can get.
Possibly?
Alright. I have the blue orb. Here, take it. Just take it. That's a good girl.
I will do things to you later. I'm weird.
Alright,
Yeah.
Mac. Let's see what this Wonderstone of yours is capable of. There we go, I got it back. Something's happening. I can feel it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh my god, it worked. It actually works. Which means the other orb.
Is she running on her own, or are you doing it?
I'm doing it. Yes, this is totally the game doing this for me. Oh, why am I in the kitchen?
Now I can believe it's you.
Not the kitchen.
I think it's a shorter trip if we actually brought both.
Shush. I knew what I wanted to do. That death was fantastic.
It's the best death I have ever seen. Ah! Just vaporized on the spot.
So wait, then if I... Wait, so did he get killed or did he get sent through... Fuck, that door. Did he get sent through the portal?
No
Because
clue.
if he got sent through the portal with a gun, then we're gonna have a dead Mac and Anna on our hands.
I think it says something that eradicates on the wrong days.
No, it said it makes the opposite orb vanish. But that's funny because I have the opposite orb right now.
Maybe?
Oh. My god. Oh my god, it worked. It actually worked, which means the other orb. Wait, what? Why did he die? Wait, what? Why did I die? Wait, what? I'm really confused. There's an indentation in the tablet to place an object. Yes. Yay! How did that work? It said the opposite orb would get destroyed.
They said the one orb killed on certain days, and the other orb brings them back or something.
How would he ever know that?
We don't know. He calculated it. He probably had something.
Oh my god. We're here.
Your
We're back,
phone's
Anna.
working.
We're back. Yeah, it's still recording.
Okay. Hi,
Uncle Mac? Is that you? What in the... Who the devil are you? Uncle Mac, it's me, Olive. Olive? You mean Danny's girl?
It's
What?
Danny's girl.
Well, what on earth are you doing here? Where's Elizabeth? It's a long story, Uncle Mac. And you're not going to be happy with some of the details. Not happy with... Alright, but... I just can't believe you're... I mean, of all people, my god. Who's that, Papa? Anna, darling, this is my niece, Olive. You mean I have a cousin?
Yeah, let's girl hug.
You saved us. You saved me. Ah!
Ow! That hurt.
What?
You're so dysfunctional.
Don't cry. What?
What's with that?
There. Don't cry. It was nothing, really. Uncle Mac, I mean your father, he's really... I just followed the instructions. It was... Sniff. So horrible there. The things I saw. You wouldn't believe. 20 years in that hell. 20 years separated from my family and my home and everything important to me. All punching a tombstone. Anna? Anna, darling, I'm so sorry for what's happened to you. I should have protected you. I should have done more to keep you out from here. It was my fault, all of it. No, Papa, don't blame yourself, please. It might be some time before I'm capable of that, darling. But I'll try, I swear. I will try. Olive, thank you for everything. Elizabeth, she's gone, isn't she? Yes.
You're losing it.
I'm so sorry, Uncle Mac. Oh wait, no, that was her saying that. Don't you waste a moment to guilt on my behalf, dear child. Oh, not weep over life's myriad intangibles. Time moves with or without our consent, and to wish— Whoa, time, hold on for a sec, that's jailbait. I'm sorry. And to wish for control over the universe is fool's game. Elizabeth taught me that much. My life has existed at the bottom of a black chasm for far too long. It's time for change. That chasm's called Satan's anus. We were there for 20 years. You should see the things in there.
I'm sorry, that's too funny.
And with my daughter by my side again, I think it may just be possible. After all, we did survive Satan's anus. To get the hell out of here. Yes, let's! Come, my child. We have a lot of catching up to do, and much to discuss about the world in your absence. I think I'd rather lie down for a while first. If you don't mind, Papa. How'd she get clothing? She was only like 12 when she went in there. How did she get
Killed
clothing?
some creatures?
How'd she get clothing to fit her 22 or her 32 now year old body?
With really big boobs, according to those proportions, anyways. I'm only guessing.
Oh, my dear, of course you would. Come, your room is exactly as you left it. Oh, are all my teddies still there? Indeed they are. It's funny, I found myself thinking about them all the time while I was trapped in that world. My body may older. My body may older.
My memories of Homer. Still a 7-year-old.
My body may older.
7. She's 17 right now.
No, it was 20 years. She's 27 now.
27.
How'd she go from a 7-year-old's clothing to a 27-year-old's Anyway. Let's build.
Especially with her big boobs. I'm not gonna let it go. Unless they show me a picture.
Is that...
Get your giant booty back here!
Olive, are you coming? Oh, sorry, Uncle Mac. Sorry, Uncle Mac. Yes, let's go. Suddenly she has crippling depression. Jeepers, what was that voice I gave her?
Like, is he dead?
Yeah, she killed someone today.
And just walks off like a... Woo! Who feels accomplished? I don't. We've been up way too late to finish this.
You know what? I am not complaining. Written, produced, and directed by Adam Lindsley. Original music? Adam Lindsley. Game engine? Adam Lindsley. Visual assets? Adam Lindsley. Adam Lindsley. Adam Lindsley. Big ticket. Adam Lindsley. Chihuahua poison.
What?
Enterbrain. Grandma Deb. Lovely Blue. Jasper Fentoisian.
Lovely Blue?
Mac
Maria.
Outside the Fray, 7-star Field, Sky Pixel, Sword, Zero Plumber, and Adam Leslie.
Sound effects, consuming fire productions, blast wave, fast sound effects, flow fix, foundation, great suffix,
Custom scripts, Adam Lindsley, Galv, Quack,
TDS, Zeus,
Yanfly. I love Yanfly.
testing.
Yanfly is awesome.
Ryan, Megan, Nicholas, Brent, and Rowan.
Oh, Rowan, I like your name. Alexander Amno. And, Anger Addic... and the rest of the knowledgeable denizens of the RPG Maker forums. Like the game? Hate it? Found a bug? Send your feedback to info@lindsley.nw.com. And thank you for playing Epiphany.
Epiphany?
Epiphany.
Hit my nip. What the heck was that I just said?
Well,
Hit
thank
my
you,
nippy.
Adam Lindsley, for doing this pleasant game.
Pleasantly, but BS game half the time.
Alright, well, shit.
We have one more.
No.
Taking both stones with
Yeah,
you.
I'm assuming... Oh, no, taking both stones would make it so that you can just choose.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming, that not taking either of the stones, he'll just shoot you on the spot.
No, let's try that out. I'm curious on that. Let's bring it on.
Alright.
Because I guess, yeah, the one path.
Let's give this
Where you
dick
bring
an extra
both?
2 inches.
The one path sounds like it would.
Because, I mean, I did all the levers, and so he should appear.
Yeah.
I should be able to open that door, whether I have those or not. So.
Yeah. But yeah, but also, like, yeah, I
really
understand
like
what you
her
mean, though.
sprite.
If you bring both of them, it's pretty much just what we just did, except not with an extra bit of walking and that glitch.
That glitch was funny. I liked that glitch. Adam Lindsley, your games just aren't up to code. There was one glitch in it. Sorry. Alright.
Oh my goodness, it's so...
I just saved over our file. Like, our
no more.
Our one file. This is the last one.
Okay, let's do this.
I accidentally saved over that file, but shut up.
Don't shoot me!
Hold it right there. Step away from the tablet and get off the dice. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway. Zooming ahead to the palette thing. Zooming ahead to the palette thing.
I had a great time doing these videos with you while you were here. This has been the best graduation party I've ever had. Can I just mention?
Oh.
I don't know.
This was
I've
so crappy.
I've been up till 6 a.m. now. But, like, yesterday I had a good laugh.
No, it's 5, 6.
Same difference. Look at what's out there.
Yeah, that's true.
You know it's summer when it's 5 a.m. or so, and you can see the sun coming up around the mountains.
We're back. Okay, so time to hand over the mineral? What? I don't know what. Spare me. I know Mac left you a stone to open the portal so he could pretend it as well. Give it to me now. What? You don't have it? No? No! Impossible! I'm supposed to go retrieve it then, bitch. You're not going anywhere. No, please don't. Bam.
Dang it!
That's what
I actually thought he was gonna let us go there for a second.
I like how he had a slight moment of extra sass, though.
He's like,
no, bitch, what? Okay, well, good. I enjoyed this.
oh, that's great. I have to...
This, there were there's something about games solely based on puzzles in a very small area that doesn't make it feel like you're progressing, though.
Says the expert who's only played Lara in this.
I played a lot of games that are like that.
I play tons of them, and I enjoy every minute of it.
Also, can I mention in these current glasses you're wearing, you
Yeah.
look like you are 80. Nobody can see it, but I'm probably gonna toss in a little picture.
No.
He and I are gonna take a selfie in a second, and it's gonna be fantastic.
No selfies.
It's gonna be fan-tucking-fastic.
What is those?
So what are those?
That even wasn't meant to be that, but I couldn't say the words. I'm so discombobulated. It's 5:16. What is it?
It's 5:18.
It's 5:18 a.m. right now. I am in my hyper no sleep mode. I'm gonna fall asleep halfway through the day today. I'm gonna get into bed, and then my whole family's gonna be coming in to try and wake me up for breakfast.
No, you're not going to sleep. You can sleep in the truck. Anyway. So.
That's out of context.
You can sleep in my bunker. Anyway. So, thank you to Adam Lindsley. This wasn't sponsored by him, but Adam Lindsley should sponsor us. And, just RPG Maker creators sponsor things? I don't know. Anyway, but thanks.
How can they? Most of them
for
are Asian.
watching. Adam Lindsley? I mean, I'm not trying to bring out racial stereotypes, but Adam Lindsley doesn't sound very Japanese. Anyway, so shut up. Anyway, so thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next video.
Adios.
Wait. Since this took us 7 episodes to get through, why don't we have a like goal? 5 goddamn likes. Right up in here.
I'm done.
No, he's gone? No, you're staying here, bucko.
I gotta go.
Alright. See you later, everyone. Adios.
I gotta go get out of here because